And we're back for another episode. In this episode we're going to be getting the Coeurl Kitten and the Wolf Pup minions. So in order to do that you need to come to Aleport and talk to this guy next to the Aetheryte crystal called Sky Rebuild. And the quest is called Like Cats and Dogs, required level 15. It says Sky Rebuild seeks the aid of an able-bodied adventurer. So you look like an adventurer who gets around. Mayhap you have noticed the corals and jackals at each other's throats of late. I've never seen anything quite like it, and the bloodshed only worsens by the day. If this continues, I dare say that one of these groups will wipe out the other before long. Now it bears mentioning that this species of coral isn't native to Valbrand. By rights they shouldn't even be here, nay I believe they were smuggled. I know of a merchant who may have a hand in these dealings. Her name is Riconte, and after some probing I've come to believe she's somehow involved. I would question her myself, but she is like to flee at the first sight of yellow. That's where you come in. I need you to speak with her and learn all you can. Take a look around. She's bound to be nearby. Okay, so let's go find her. There she is. So it says, what's this? So they've sent you to do their dirty work? Well, you'll never take me alive. Never. Okay, so I need to pursue her wherever she's gone. Obviously a fight involved here. Obviously I need to remember the fact it's a level 15 quest. So please don't hurt me. I didn't do nothing wrong. I smuggled in the coral for breeding like you asked, but that's it. I ain't the one sending the jackals into a frenzy, I swear. The Yellow Jack has sent you, and no pirates? Why the hell didn't you say so earlier? Well, you've caught me. I'm behind the corals in Aleport. Those good-for-nothing pirates had me breeding jackals for them too. With the right training they make for nasty watchdogs and the like. But the pirates wanted more, and that's why they asked me for the corals that they did. I smuggled them in, but the pirates took them before I could finish the job. Suppose they didn't want to wait for the breeding, but the buggers let them escape. Now they have jackals on the loose trying to get rid of the corals and clean their mess. I'm a victim as well, you know. They pay good coin for the animals, but now they got folk chasing after me, wanting to cover their tracks. I'm sure... okay, you hurry and tell those yellow jackets I ain't to blame, you hear? Okay, so let's go back to Sky Rebuild. Here he is. So, you're back. What can you tell me of Kante's dealings? She claims to be a victim as well. It was her greed that brought the corals to Vibrand, and she's sorely mistaken to think Yellow Jackets will turn a blind eye. Mark my words, she will be held accountable. At any rate, we now know why the corals and jackals are trying to tear each other to shreds. The pirates have been quite careful not to leave any clues, but we've managed to capture Runte's assailants. They're being questioned as we speak, and it won't be long before we track down the pirates. Don't worry, Fred. The Yellow Jackets will see them brought to justice. In the meantime, there is still a matter of Rinconti and the beast running amok in the fields. I shudder to think what may happen should the jackals and the corals continue fighting for much longer. I have a plan, but your assistance is essential to its success. Let me know when you are ready to begin. Okay, so let's complete that. Okay, next quest. So let's say man's best friend, which will give us the wolf pup. So Skybold is ready to set his plans into motion. Okay, So it says, Rincante has admitted to breeding jackals for pirates, but I fear she may be concealing more to be smuggled elsewhere. I bid you speak with her once more to prove my suspicions true. If she wishes to play the role of victim, perhaps this time she will be more forthcoming with information. Tell her that although we cannot grant her impunity, her cooperation will ensure a lighter sentencing. Okay, let's accept the next quest, which will give us the Coeurl Kitten. So, Skull Road requires assistance with an ongoing investigation. Let's accept. So now then, we need to do something about the corals running wild in Volbrand. Jackals have greatly reduced their numbers, but their presence of corals will upset the balance of predation in Aleport. Given time, they will establish a breeding population and perhaps even prey upon more than just animals. A large number of merchants, sailors and travellers pass through Aleport daily, meaning a great many people will be at risk unless we stop the corals here and now. As much as it pains me to say this, they must be done away with. I like this no more than you, but we jackals must put the safety of the people above all else. Reports indicate that corals were last sighted somewhere in Skull Valley. When you're ready, pray seek them out and do what needs to be done. Okay, so let's do this. I'm going to talk to her again. So the wolf jackets want to know if I'm hiding more jackals. Fine, I'll come clean if it means preserving my liberty. All the jackals are long gone, but there is a wolf pup I was looking after not too far from here. Jackals are easy to come by in Aleport, but a wolf, can be sure folk will pay good money for him. With the other jackals breathing down me neck of late, though, I haven't had time to care for him. The poor thing's probably too weak from hunger to move. I'll tell you where I hid him, but if you want to take him, best move now. What with the corals running wild, killing the pirate jackals and all, it won't be long before they start snooping about for more animals to train. I have to warn you though, he may be a pup, but he is likely to make a meal of anyone that gets close to him. Try winning over his stomach with this here succulent bone. If that ain't enough, try rubbing his belly to soothe him. You can bet he'll be following you everywhere. I left the critter in Quarterstone. Hurry before the pirates find him. Okay. So, anyway, let's kill the corals first for now. It's closer. There's a baby coral. So, Mew Mew. Shouldn't have expected anything else, really. Okay, the baby coral looks at you affectionately. Oh. Reminds me of my kitten that we have. 3 months old. It's kind of funny running around with this barding on, like reindeer chocobo. A rainbow or chocodeer. Okay, here's the pup, so I'm going to try and feed him a bone. Okay. I'm going to soothe him. Okay. So it's a very short quest line, but it gets you 2 pets, so why not? Let's turn in man's best friend first. So it says, I heard from Rincante that you went looking for a staff pup in Quarterstone. Did you have any luck? Yes, we did. Hand over. Ah, so this is a pup Rincante has been hiding. Well done. She was here not long ago. As a matter of fact, it seems she is willing to cooperate with the authorities and help set things right. But that's not all, friend. While you were searching for this pup, a group of pirates related to the investigation was taken into custody. We couldn't have done it without your help. The ringleader has yet to be found, but perhaps now Aleport can enjoy a moment of respite. All that remains is what to do with this pup. He seems to have taken a liking to you. Perhaps it would be best if you looked after him. There's simply no room for him at headquarters, and letting him wander about on his own is out of the question. I realise how sudden this is, but please give him a good home. Okay, so let's complete that. Let's now get the other one. So, baby Coeurl, hand it over. So, I see. So this baby Coeurl is all that remains. It is truly a shame it came to this. Most of the jackals died fighting against Coeurls, but it would seem you slew the pirate's last litter while saving this one. Let us at least take solace in knowing the bloodshed was ended, or has ended. There is a bit of good news to be had, however. I received word not long ago that a group of pirates related to our investigation was taken into custody. To instigate such carnage without scruple, the true animals in the case have been placed behind bars. With any luck, their leader and remaining members will join them shortly. But what to do with this baby Coeurl? He seems quite fond of you, almost as if you are his mother. The yellow jackals are not fit to take care of for a Coeurl, especially when full grown, but we cannot simply release him back into the wilds. I suppose there's only one option. Friend, I leave this baby Coeurl in your capable hands. I'm sure you will do what's best for him. Okay, like that. So now if I quickly learn these 2 pets. I'll take a look at them. So minions, where are they? I've got a lot of minions now. Okay, Coeurl Kitten. So she does like to run around, it seems, or he, I should say. Okay, there you go. Cool, so that's the kitten. So let's now look at the wolf pup. So we go to minions again. Wolf pup, baby wolf, where is it? Here you go, wolf pup. Cool. So apparently these new pups actually, they play with each other. So if there was other people around that had pups and kittens, then you would see them play with each other. But anyway, that's it for this episode. Thank you for watching. And as always, goodbye from me, and goodbye from Mithrie.